association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.
All right, guys. Welcome to YMA Nation Podcast, episode number 9.
Real Estate Wednesday.
Real Estate Wednesdays. And we are back. Back. Episode 9. Man, it just keep going, piling up. We're going to be at episode 100 soon.
Right.
I am Joe Wallace, and this is
Rebecca Wallace.
And today is Real Estate Wednesday, and we're going to discuss
myths of FSBOs.
FSBOs.
I'm going to tell y'all what FSBOs is in just a few minutes.
Is that like a frisbee?
No.
Yeah, it's real estate, so it can't be a frisbee. FSBO.
It's okay.
I know what it is. I'm just messing with the people.
Y'all will know what it is here in just a few minutes.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us this Wednesday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Take a moment. They're going to get so used to us that they'll be like, I know he's finna say it. He's going to take 5 seconds. Take 5 seconds.
And I'm going to tell them to just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Okay, that's their 5 seconds.
Yep.
They got it done. All right, guys, thank you so much. We are seeing the numbers continuously grow episode after episode. So thank you guys for supporting. We truly, truly appreciate it. And we are here today, Real Estate Wednesday. This is Rebecca's show. This is her expert area. She is the expert in this area. Before we get started, we have a giveaway.
Yes.
So we are going to give away $100 to four
people.
4 winners, $100 during the holiday season, courtesy of YMA Nation.
Yes.
So we are going to do a drawing to get the details. I will tell you right now. In the description, there's going to be a link. You're going to click the link, and it's going to ask you for a key word. That key word, Rebecca, sometime during this show, it's going to take her 2 seconds to say it. So you can't try to just skim through it. You have to watch the show.
You don't know when it's coming.
You don't know when it's coming.
Could be the beginning, could be the
middle.
end.
You never know.
You know. Who knows?
You never know. So she's going to give you a keyword, and then you're going to go to the link. It's going to take you to the website, and then you just put in a link, and you will be entered in the contest for the opportunity to win $25.
Yes.
Free money.
Free money.
Do it.
And we're excited because the Pyramid Group at Keller Williams is supporting the YMA Cares toy giveaway this year.
Yes.
So that is linked in with the YMA Nation giveaways.
Right.
So please research, go on the YMA Cares Facebook page.
Yes.
We are taking donations for toys for the kids. So make sure that you, if you're able to give, do so, because we want to be able to provide as many toys as we can for kids this year.
100% of your donations go towards buying toys.
Yes.
So, and you can go to our website, www.ymawealthmgt. That is our parent company. And there's a link that shows all of the businesses. If you go to YMA Cares, year over year, there's photos that show you like all the work that we do out in the community.
Yes.
So make sure you support.
Not only do we help people buy and sell houses, but we also give back to the community, to the children in the community, and to the parents in the community.
Yes. And this is a tough year for a lot of families. So if you are in a position to help, please do.
Yes. So.
You ready?
We're ready. So this is a very interesting topic because I've been talking to the buyers a lot in the last couple of episodes. So I wanted something that was geared a little bit differently. It still engages the buyers, but we're now engaging the sellers as well.
Okay.
So I guess first we'll talk about what is a FSBO. That is for sale by owner. That means you own the home that you're in and you're wanting to sell your home, but you're doing it on your own without an agent.
That makes sense. For sale by owner. That means the owner is selling it. He putting it out for sale.
Right.
You see those signs out, the for sale by owner signs.
For sale by owner signs.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to debunk some myths. Now, Joe over here, he's going to be my guinea pig because we're going to play true false.
Okay.
We're going to see what you know, and they are going to comment to see what they know.
Okay.
So if they've been listening the past couple of podcasts, they should have some of these answers.
Guinea pig, though?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it too. I'm excited.
Okay, you
Let's do
ready?
it. I'm ready.
Okay, so you're selling your house.
Mm-hmm.
True or false? It saves you money to sell your house without a realtor. True or false?
Let me clarify. I own a house.
You own a house.
I'm selling the house.
You're selling a house.
And should I use?
Do you save money by not using a realtor?
No. Because in the previous episode, you stated that I don't even pay the actual agent.
You're the seller.
I'm the seller.
Not the buyer. You're the seller.
Okay. I'm just trying to like go along with this because I know the answer. No.
Do you save money if you're the seller and you are wanting to sell the house without using a realtor?
No.
No, you do not save money. That's right.
Okay.
You don't save money.
I'm up 1.
You're up 1.
We need a little board behind us.
We do. So I'm going to tell you why you don't save money. You don't save money because even though the realtor is charging you a fee to list your property, you may not have the knowledge of the market. So you could lose money because you have your house listed under the value. You could lose potential buyers because you have your house listed over the value and it sits on the market for a long time and the market is forever changing. So if you list your property and it sits too long on the, wherever you have it listed at, whether you list it on Zillow or whatever on your own, then you could lose money because it's not being marketed properly, or you don't have the pricing right. And also, a lot of people who are listing their own properties aren't going to go get professional photography done. They're not going to have a virtual tour done. Different aspects of marketing the property that's going to make that property move on the market a bit quicker.
That's interesting that you said it because I see that sometimes online and I just be confused on how someone has a property online for sale and they have one picture of the outside, one picture of the kitchen, one picture of the bathroom, and one picture of the backyard. And I'm like, that's not going to motivate me to go out and see that property.
Right. And not only that, but people don't realize the weight that a realtor takes off them when they're listing their property.
Okay.
So that realtor is going to have some type of showing, scheduling center that's able to contact the realtor and get all of the, any buyer agents who are bringing buyers, get that scheduled. You don't have to worry about that part of it. They handle the marketing of your property. They handle, just the ins and outs of the contract. So if you do have a buyer that wants to purchase your property and writing up the contract and understanding the legalities of the contract, your realtor's there to walk you through all that and help you understand what this buyer is actually offering for your property.
Right. So if say for instance, there's a person that has their home for sale by owner and I see that property, say I drive by and I see the property and I call, I call them?
Well, it depends on, and this is going to lead into our next one.
Okay.
But as the buyer, are you working with a realtor to help you on your side of the transaction?
Oh, okay.
Because if you do, then your realtor is going to contact them, not you.
Contact the actual person that's selling the home.
Right.
Okay.
But then that puts you at an advantage because that person doesn't have anyone that's working on their side of the transaction.
Right.
They're kind of just out in limbo. A lot of people, they may not understand how to read an inspection report or appraisal report, things like that. And so you having a realtor working on your behalf as the buyer, you're going to have a leg up because your realtor is going to understand all the steps that you need to take to be able to properly purchase that property.
That's true too, because then you could possibly have, like, if I'm doing it for sale by owner and I'm selling the property and there's a buyer and they have an agent and I'm selling it for a certain price point and they say, well, they came out, they did an inspection, they did a walkthrough, but they want to put an offer on a property, but they want me to fix X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And if I don't have the experience and knowing should I be getting X, Y, and Z done, I may be like, you know what, I've been holding on to the property for 5 months. It needs to go, and I'm going to go and spend this $8,000 and get these things done that they're asking.
When it's really unnecessary.
Right.
Because the contract, required because the way the contract's written up, you're not obligated to fix those necessary items.
Right.
The items that are listed.
Yes.
Yep.
Good deal.
So
I started off checking it every other week, just like most people do. Then it got out of control. I couldn't help myself. I started checking it day after day after day. I didn't realize that I was becoming addicted until my wife said something.
What did she say?
She said, "It's just a credit score, relax."
Are you checking your credit score?
Huh? Hold on.
that leads me to my next question.
I'm ready for it. Am I still the little guinea pig here?
Yes.
Okay.
True or false?
Okay.
If you're the buyer, does buying a FSBO home, so a home that's for sale by owner, save you money?
If I'm buying.
If you're buying a FSBO, does that save you money? You guys have got to answer in the comments too, because I want to see where everybody is and if they've been listening.
Okay. And don't just try to agree with me because you think I'm right. But I'm going to say no.
Right.
I'm right again?
Yes, you are right again.
So, and I do investment. So I'm not an expert. I'm not licensed in anything. So these questions, it's not like I just know all the answers. So don't just think, all right, he
just been listening to me every day.
He works in the department. He knows everything. So, but no, she's the expert. So these are some good questions. But I'm 2 for 0 right now.
Right. And I want my sellers and my buyers to understand what actually saves you money and what doesn't save you money. Because at the end of the day, you want to save as much money as you can.
Right.
But there's a lot of myths out there about ways that you can save money that in the end will hurt you.
Okay.
So I have clients that call me and they're like, well, I have this for sale by owner and they want me to go ahead and, buy the house and put it under contract and things like that. But if you don't have anyone working on your side of the transaction, that owner may not disclose everything to you that's wrong with the property. Let that sink in for a minute. You don't know that you have a right to get an inspection. You don't know that, your lender's going to order an appraisal. But you don't understand the seller's disclosures that need to be given to you and tell you the ins and outs about the property, about the major functioning aspects of the property. How old is the roof? How old's the HVAC system? Is there any plumbing issues? Are there any leaks in your plumbing? Is there any foundation issues? Is there any structural issues? That's important. All of this is important because a lot of people are like, well, I can go to this for sale by owner and they're going to give me this great deal, or the rent to owns.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm getting a really good deal. They only want $5,000 down and they're going to charge me X amount per month. And I'm like, well, if you just went and got the mortgage, then your mortgage payment is going to be, $300-400 less than that. They're tacking on their own personal fees, the money that they're making on that. And, and you're getting into a property that you don't know anything about. And so then when you start having issues, they're not going to come fix those problems.
Right.
Because you're taking ownership as is at that point in time.
Oh, wow.
For the most part,
okay.
Unless there's contingencies laid out in that for rent to own. But if you're not well-versed in contracts, how many people do we see get into contracts that they haven't read the whole contract and then they look at the fine print and like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Everybody's done it.
Right.
So in the home buying market, the contracts are a whole lot more complicated. So if you're not well-versed in that, then you really need someone who understands that to work whichever side of the transaction you're on.
So let me ask you this. I know I answered your question, but if say I just happen to ride by a house
Right.
and I see the for sale by owner, I'm like, you know what? Let me just stop and have a brief conversation. And so I'll stop. I knock on the door. Like, hey, I see your house is for sale. Like, yeah, I'm the owner. Boom, boom, how you doing? Yeah, I'm actually trying to find a house right now. You know, how many bedrooms is it? Oh, it's 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Oh, you mind if I come in? No, come on through. Yeah, I walk through. I like the house. If I'm that person, what do I gain, or what can I possibly like? In my mind, I'm thinking, if I don't have an agent, I'm going to save money. And that's why most people like try to cut out the agent, right?
Right.
So, but just going back to everything that you just covered could become a possible problem.
Right. So that's why I say that's the myth. That's the misconception. It's better for you to always have an agent. Just like in YMA Financial, that's your company. You're the business guru. You tell people, how to start businesses. Walk them through funding, walk them through marketing. And, that's your expertise. And you see it in your industry too, where they're like, well, I could just save money by not doing it this way. And I'll go try it on my own. And then when they fail, they come back and they're like, well, that didn't work.
Now we're trying to fix it, right? And it's costing more money.
Fix it mode. But with a house.
And it costs more money now.
Now it costs more money.
Right.
But in a house, it's harder to be in fix-it mode, because what if you go and buy that house and then your HVAC goes out 3 days later?
And you're responsible for it. Wow.
And who just has, $5,000 to $8,000 laying around?
Not the average consumer.
What if your roof has a leak?
Put some pots on the floor.
Put some pots on the floor.
Put some pots on the floor.
But
you know how grandma did it.
In reality, a lot of buyers don't have a cushion to say, what if something messes up in this property and I haven't used an agent? I don't know all my rights as a buyer, and now I'm in a bad situation in this house. So the myth is debunked. You need a realtor.
Okay.
You have to have one.
Okay.
And you have to understand the market too. So you have to understand what the comps are going for. So let's say that you're a seller and
you just flew by that though. Like everybody know what a comp is.
I'm coming back to it.
Go explain a comp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say I'm a seller and I want to put my house on the market for sale by owner. And I say, oh, well, Zestimate on Zillow says that my house is valued at $290,000.
Right.
So I'm going to list it for $290,000. But the properties or the comps of the homes in that area, so you compare properties that are within, a half a mile to a mile radius, or the houses that are selling in your subdivision, if you live in a subdivision, and you say, what is comparable to my house? What other houses have sold that have the same number of bedrooms, the same number of bathrooms, or on the amount, about the same acreage, things like that, to compare your house to. And you just listed your house at 290, but the comps say your house is only worth 250.
So if I'm a buyer and I have an agent, and my agent tell me that house is only worth $250,000,
I'm not going to put an offer in on that house
for $200 and pay an extra $40,000.
So your house could sit on the market for 3, 6, 9 months
forever.
But in that time frame, the market has changed. So where it was worth $250 right now, let's say there's a dip in the market. So it was worth $250 when you listed it at $290. 6 months later, the market dips, and now it's only worth $230. You've just missed $20,000 because you didn't let an agent assist you in listing your house and getting it sold in the time frame that it should have been sold in if you would have listed it at the right comps.
Right. Yeah,
that's
important.
Price.
That's important to understand that, like timing. timing.
And I'm not saying that it would dip that drastically, but you never know what happens in the housing market, you know?
Well, you have to look at COVID back in like February and March, and look what happened to the housing market. Everything almost froze.
Right.
Right. So yeah, you do have to consider that, especially in a environment that we're in right now.
Exactly. So bottom line is you have to use an agent. If you're a buyer, if you're a seller, you need a realtor's expertise to help you understand what market you're in. That's for anywhere in the United States. You need someone that has that level of expertise in your market, because some markets people are moving out of, some markets people are moving into. So you have to know what's going on in your market. Is it a time for you to sell? It may not be a time for you to sell your house. If a lot of people are moving out of your market, then guess what? It may not be the right time for you to sell.
Right.
So your house is going to just sit on the market and not get any movement.
Are you trying to start or grow your business? Well, welcome to YMA Financial, where we have created the ultimate platform for entrepreneurs and business owners. We specialize in small business startups. Our accredited business consultants will help turn your dream to a reality. We'll help obtain your business documentation, help you establish and build business credit, and whether you're working from home or storefront, we'll help fully launch your business. Check out our website at www.ymafinancial.com or give us a call at 888-531-6611. Interesting. So that's a lot of good information. If I was sitting on the opposite side, I would probably be like taking all of this in right now.
Right. But that brings me to my keyword.
Oh, keyword time.
House.
Okay,
you know why?
We talking about houses.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a keyword.
Yeah.
House. HOUSE.
Yeah.
That's a keyword. There it is, guys. That's a keyword.
Yeah.
So
whether you're buying a house or you're selling a house, you need a realtor. It's very important to understand that. And please, any questions that you have, put them in the comment section. Let us know if you're not understanding something about your market. If you're local in South Carolina, then you can contact the Pyramid Group at 864-249-1437. That's 1437. And we'll be happy to assist you with any questions that you have about this particular market.
Good deal. Good deal. That was a lot of good information. So, guys, thank you for joining us for Real Estate Wednesday.
Real Estate Wednesday. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. I just want to make sure that they like, comment, and subscribe.
Right now, people.
Right now. Do it. Give them 5 seconds.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
You sure they're doing it right now? Make sure for the holidays, we have the YMA Nation giveaway.
Yes.
So the link is down in the description. Mm-hmm. Click the link and put in the keyword. If you're watching this right now and you do not know what the keyword is, that means you just kind of like skimmed through it and tried to find the keyword. You need to go back to the beginning.
Hey, we'll sneak it in there now.
We already snuck it in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to go back and watch the video and get the keyword and go to the link.
Yes.
And submit the enter.
And if you have any questions,
questions at all,
you need to contact the Pyramid Group, and we're brokered with Keller Williams. I have a lot of buyer agents that can help you and listing agents that can help you, and we can get you exactly where you need to be to either list your property or buy a new property, and walk you through the lending steps, just everything that it entails, and make sure that you're going in the right direction.
All right, guys. So again, thank you so much for joining us for
Real Estate Wednesdays.
I like how I just point you be like, bam, on it, Real Estate Wednesdays. So we'll see you guys on Friday for Friday football, right? And we'll be doing another drawing. We're going to be doing drawings throughout the entire holiday season. So
we're going to see how many of my predictions come to fruition on my football.
On Friday football?
Yes.
From last week, from last Friday?
Yes, from last Friday.
Interesting. We shall see.
I got more bold predictions coming up too, so they just got to watch all of the episodes.
If you have not been following us, make sure, Like, and it's not that many. We're at like episode number 9 right now, so
Right.
it won't take you long. All you guys that like to sit home and what is it called? You just sit home and watch something.
Binge watch.
Yes, if you want to binge watch the
podcast.
That's right,
Yes.
and gain some information and some knowledge. Knowledge is power, so gain some wisdom to help you throughout your life.
Yes.
All right, guys, thank you, and we will see you on Friday for Friday football.
Yes. Thank you.
View what the boss's view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.